Hello and welcome to my channel, Kuromos here. Today I am bringing you the Shinobi, a blend of Shadow Monk and Rogue. This character specializes in surprise attacks, can teleport each turn to sneak attack and murders enemies with a mix of stabbing and martial arts. If you wanna be a ninja in Baldur'sgate 3, you may like this. We are starting our build as a monk, becoming a Shadow Monk at character level 3. This will give us access to some stealthy tools like the Darkness spell and Shadow Arts hide, so we can hide with a bonus action instead of a regular one. The highlight of the build is obtained as Shadow Monk level 6, Shadow Step. This skill lets us reposition and attack with advantage, which is great to land our stunning strikes. Then we add Rogue levels into the mix, getting Thief for the extra bonus action, which is extremely valuable as a Shadow Monk. To close the build, a single level in Fighter gives us access to dueling fighting style, slightly boosting our one-hand weapon damage. If you are new to the channel, kindly read the description of this video, since I explain my thought process and some consideration while making these guides. Also, make sure to subscribe to support my content, and without delay, let's begin. So as mentioned previously, we will start as a monk. I think this is one of the best classes for the early game, since you will always have an extra attack from level 1 to 4. You also get the opportunity to attack using your dexterity modifier instead of strength, and also your wisdom modifier will be added to your armor class to further improve your defense. At monk level 2 we get patient defense and step of the wind, dash and disengage. This will allow us to do these two actions by spending key points. At level 3 we follow the way of the shadow. Now we can hide using a bonus action, and we get a couple of spells to help us in our stealthy approach. At level 4 we get our first feat. We are going to focus on dexterity first. In this case I choose athletic just to round up the stat, but if you plan to use hag's hair you can just take 2 dexterity directly. At character level 5, massive power spike, we get our second attack and we get stunning strikes, both unarmed and melee. As well, we get the opportunity to get invisible. On the next level we get key empowered strikes, so our fists are considered magical, and shadow step, so now we can teleport and get advantage in our next attack. Now that we have the monk package, we are ready to multi-class into rogue. We choose our skills and we progress into the next level. So now we can dash and disengage by using a bonus action. We do not need to consume key points anymore. We select Thief and then we proceed with another level in Rogue to get the second ability improvement, Wisdom in this case. This is quite late in the game, so I decided to get a single level in Fighter just to push our damage by a little bit. And then our last level will be in Rogue to round up our sneak attack to 3d6 in total. Now that the build is ready, let's have a look at some of the items that I will be using for the combat showcase. As usual, this is just some guidance of what kind of items you can wear. You can see the defense is quite acceptable, and the only requisite for this build is that you use a finesse weapon, because otherwise your sneak attack will not work. And since we are a stealthy character, I decided to start the combat from stealth. So we got lucky and the sorcerer got completely obliterated. Now we can see how we can use the shadow step to reposition better. So with this character you want to be as stealthy as possible and focus on the weakest target. You have some decent armor class, but you are not invincible by any means, and you will have a lot of attacks, so you should be able to succeed most of the time. If you get surrounded by a mob of enemies, you can always cast darkness or just get invisible and run away as far as you can. Hope you like the build and let me know in the comments what are your thoughts. And tomorrow, just reminder, we will continue our hardcore run and we are about to fight the boss of the Underdark, the massive golem. So looking forward to that quite a lot. Enjoy! Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video. Adios!